Hey, well, good morning to you, top of the morning. Glad to be here with you today. Hey, I wanted to come out and have a cup of coffee with you and to share with you something. Hopefully, I can, I don't know if I can flip this around or not, but I'm going to show it to you. You know, I do a little show and tell. All right. I probably have talked about this to many of you, but something I love to teach on out of the Gospel of Mark. No limits thinking. You saw that backwards, but that's cool. No limits thinking, six stones to breaking out of limitations. And it's taken out of the Gospel of Mark. But this morning I had some disheartening news. And I'm not going to say his name yet. I'm asking his mom for permission. But definitely brought me to tears and was thinking of this gentleman's interaction and I 3 years ago. And he had passed away, anyways, last night. Due to reasons, and it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, it's refreshing because of knowing that He is with our Heavenly Father, and I'm gonna hopefully share a video. I did a video with him 3 years ago, and that's how I'll always remember him. So, but anyway, look forward to that. I'll share that with you later. But I wanted to share with you no limits thinking out of the Gospel of Mark, and it's about the blind beggar Bartimaeus, and has nothing to do with my recent stroke of going blind yet. Okay, but it's such a great story of the fact that we have capabilities, we have resources, and there is nothing that should stop us from conquering. The enemy's going to throw darts, but that's what we got to put on the armor of God every morning, every day, and probably every moment for me, right? But the six stones or steps that I want to share with you in a nutshell are these. Through that story, they know that Jesus is coming in. He's coming into town. He's coming into Medford. They line up on the streets. It's packed. It's packed because they know who this Jesus is. And you got this one guy that is laying there, right? Standing there, whatever. But he is present. And he is shouting. He's shouting. He's shouting. And he's yelling for the Lord to have mercy on him. So inside he's saying externally, have mercy, but inside he knows that he wants to be healed. He wants to see again. And Jesus then continues to walk. He continues to shout. People around him are telling him, "Shut up!" This Jesus has bigger and better, people to see and places to go, and he doesn't care about your infirmities, your problem. We know that's a lie. But finally, Jesus says, and with the blind beggar, the disciples are with Jesus, okay, setting the scene here. And people are telling this blind man to shut up. And the blind man, what's he do? He gets a little louder. And so finally Jesus says, hey, disciples, go get that guy, and brings him over. And Jesus starts asking him some questions. So the first stone to breaking free or out of your limitations or seeing, having a different way of thinking is this. Number one, identify your limitations. Identify the fact that you have a problem. Quit pointing the finger at everybody else and just identify the fact that you have a problem. You are falling short. I tell people all the time, you know what? I would rather you show up and fail than to never show up. So this blind man shows up. Number one, identify. Number two is all the voices are going to be all around you. It could be, I'm sorry, but it could be your mom, it could be your dad, sister, sibling, neighbor, pastor. I hope it's not your pastor, but it could be even somebody in your life that you think is a positive person, but yet they are not lifting you up. And so stop listening to the wrong voices. And then number three is, as the blind beggar did this, he got bolder and he got louder. Got bolder and he got louder. So he said, you know what, I'm not listening to you voices, people, negativity, toxicity. He said, I'm going to get bolder, I'm going to get louder. And then Jesus brings him over and asks him this question: what is it that you want? Don't we know that Jesus already knows what you want? But you have to, out of the confession of your mouth, you need to speak it. Because you need to really understand what your limitation is, what your sickness, what your ailment, what your problem is. And so Jesus wants you to be specific. As number 4, be specific and name it. Don't claim it, but name it, so then you can deal with it. Okay, and then number 5 is the fact of Jesus tells him this, that, okay, now that you named it, you told me what it is, I just want you to get up. I want you to go. Start walking. Blind man got louder, stopped listening to voices. He's bolder now. He was specific. And Jesus tells him to take action. So if you need to take action today, then you need to listen to that inner spirit that is telling you. Some call it gut, right? But whatever, if something's telling you to take action in an area that's a positive area that might lead you to a greater place, then do it. So get up, take some action. And number 6 is probably the most important, which is really going to summarize all the rest of them, and that is to be teachable. So be teachable. Find a mentor, pastor, coach, whatever you want to call somebody in your life that's going to lead you to higher places. Okay, so be teachable. And that's what I wanted to share with you. So no limits thinking, 6 stones to breaking free of some limitations. Hopefully I'll be able to show that video to you later, because it's such a powerful video of this individual. I won't say his name, I'm not going to do that yet. But I want you guys to have a blessed day. All right, love you, and don't be limited. All right, take care.